All right, here we go. Your top NFL parlay of the week. Solo this week. So if you can't hit the thumbs up button, hopefully we give you a reason to subscribe before we get out of here. But we've got three legs to work with here. We'll lean on Odd Chopper if we can, but I kind of like where we're going. I always love where we're going, but in this case, I really like where we're going today. So let us begin with our number one play here on the board. We're going to go out west. This is actually right now up to 8 on Fliff, but for the most part, you can get this at 7.5, 7.5 here with Arizona. And love the Cardinals. Couple of reasons. One, they bounced back from a bad loss, and they're able to put up a lot of points this year. Biggest thing that we look at with San Francisco is just who's hurt. That's everybody. You go look on the defensive side of the ball, and everybody has one of those little hospital signs next to them. So they're either playing hurt or they're out because they're hurt. Big spot here in a divisional game. I'm getting a hook on 7. Absolutely. I understand that the Cardinals have not been fantastic by any means. They have not been dominant by any means, but it's an opportunity for us to take advantage of a team in San Fran that is very banged up right now in a divisional game where we are getting a massive number at 7.5. Speaking of which, let us move on. We have here the Colts at 3. Now you can get this at even money on Caesars. So go ahead and lock that up individually, please. Love Indianapolis. Anthony Richardson is not playing. Joe Flacco is in. That makes me love the Colts even more. Colts defensively are stout. I have no problems or issues with them. Jonathan Taylor banged up. Okay, wake me up when he's healthy. That's been a situation that the Colts have dealt with and won with, mind you, over time. So I'm not worried that specifically Jonathan Taylor is out against a crap Jaguars team. The Jags are lost. They're lifeless. They're rudderless. Seriously, you look at what Trevor and Dougie are doing down in Jacksonville. It's absolutely nothing. There's regression. There is frustration in the locker room. On defense, they are getting just absolutely hemorrhaged at times. The Colts are the better football team. I don't even think it's close. And the only thing that people are looking at is a backup quarterback. Well, that should never, ever move the spread for you unless it's like Mahomes to some guy who's playing his first ever game. Other than that, we are good with the Colts. So just to recap here for you. Overall, we've got the Colts here at 3. We also, as mentioned, have the Arizona Cardinals at 7.5. All right. Last one here for you. And this is my favorite, of course. The parlay plus 578. The Rams plus 3. So look at that. 3 dogs we're on. Colts at 3, Cardinals at 7.5, and the Rams at 3. Rams actually outgained last week. It was a tough one when you really look at how LA lost that football game. And I get it. You know, the Vikings come in and they hold off this Packers team that had some late push, and everybody's thinking like, oh my God, here come the Packers, what have you. But I think in all reality, looking at least for me last week, this was a game in which the Rams were in, and a couple of turnovers sealed their fate against Chicago. This was not, oh, Caleb Williams came out, was just dealing, what have you. No, DeAndre Swift did everything and was limited pretty much across the board from a game-winning standpoint. It was just turnovers that killed the Rams. So now at 1-3, everybody, they're getting 3 at home against a Packers team that's shaky, I think, at best here. So I'm on board with this plus 578 NFL parlay of the week. Again, hit the thumbs up button. That would be fantastic. We appreciate you being here. Appreciate you being a part of what we're doing. Speaking of which, jump on in. Gave you the NFL parlay. Jump on in here. You have a link below. You can get in the VIP. First week is just $1. We are up 30 units over the last week in the VIP alone. A couple of first plate appearances don't hurt, but use code RUSH and you'll get your first week here for just $1. Again, I don't know how you can beat that. We have a bunch of stuff here for you, including Bet365, so you can take advantage of that. Bet 5, get 200 back in bet credits. Easiest thing I tell people is just bet this parlay. If it hits, you're going to get the 200 and the parlay. If it doesn't, you'll just get the 200. Not a bad deal. See ya. Hit that thumbs up button. And please, if you can, subscribe to what we're doing here. 150K can't be wrong.